Hey guys, what's up? It's Sean, Autotopia LA. We're back here with my buddy Frankie from P2 Fabrication today. P2 is going to be building our Fox body sometime soon, but today we're dealing with this monster car that you've built. Let's go back to what the starter car was. It's a, what year?
86 T-Type.
T-Type.
Not a Grand National, the T-Type. So originally when the motor blew up, I was just like, okay, LS time. And then everything snowballed from there. It's like, well, why don't I go sequential? Why don't we put a supercharger on it? Why don't we make it dry sump?
What's the power you're making again with this right now?
Max power with the smallest blower pulley is 1176. Right now I'm probably making like 700-800 because, I mean, even that's way too much for autocrossing. The thing with Optima is that it actually has to be a street car. You have to have a radio, you have to have AC, you have to have power windows. Anything that car came with, it has to have. So right now this motor is shoved back almost 10 inches from the stock, I guess, location of where a V6 would be. So the weight bias is pretty damn close to 50-50.
What does the car, have you ever scaled the car?
It's a heavy pig. It's about 3,800 pounds.
Is it really?
Yeah. It's basically like two chassis because it still has the G-body chassis and a full cage in it. I mean.
Right. And you're caged all the way through the car.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this is a full, yeah.
We plan on doing a bunch of stuff with it, like Texas 2K, going over 200 miles an hour, which I did do over 200 miles an hour with this car.
Really?
Yeah. Well, max with the gearing and this motor is like 230. Somewhere in Mexico, I did 208 miles an hour. I literally walked by my buddy. He was in his CTSV and he was going 170. He's like, dude, you went by me like I was standing still.
Okay, wheels and tire sizes, because I know you're massive on here and I can't remember what they are.
So I've been playing with tire sizes. It's configured to run a 335 all the way around. Okay. So the better tire is like the Yokohamas, the Falcons that are 315s. So now I'm running a 315 squared and it's actually faster.
How about brake setup on here? I know you got mass amounts of brakes.
So it says Speed Tech on them, but I wanted to pay homage to Speed Tech because they've been super helpful for me all the time. Those are actually bare brakes that I put the Speed Tech logo in. We embossed it in there.
Got it. That's cool, dude.
The rear, so it's 6 pistons all the way around. The rear has an additional 4 pistons for the hydro.
The drift brake, right?
Yeah. I don't really use it that much.
No,
it was more of like, you know, if we're gonna build a cool car, it has to have a fun brake.
When you're in traffic in this, like when you're putting through the streets, are you clutching shifts at that point?
I do, just to make it a little bit not like...
A little smoother.
It just feels like, I know what the inside of the trans is doing.
Yeah.
I think at lower speeds it creates more harm versus higher speeds.
Because sequentials want to be under load.
Yeah, because of the dog engagement. The way the engagement is, like when it just seems counterintuitive, but when you're going faster, they actually want to engage smoother. So in lower RPMs, it doesn't engage as smooth. It's a little harsh, so I just clutch it.
So you clutch through it, yeah.
But I mean, the no-lift shifting is what you really want when you're going fast.
What's the rear end in this car?
This is a full floating Curry 9-inch. Right now, it's a 370. If you look up on the dash, there's a pot switch. There's 9 different tunes that we have in it.
You have 9 different tunes by a push of a button?
Oh, it's just a dial, so like on the fly. So there's actually one course I did where I'd actually toggle, because there's a very technical part in the beginning. Once I got through the technical part.
Come on.
Oh yeah.
Sam is such a truly a talented fabricator. I mean, this cage work it's so exceptional. The rear seat delete, it's like everything, he's really, I mean, dude, I see a lot of high-end fab work, you know? He's as good as anybody out there. There's no question about it. I mean, he's as good as the best of the best.
I would almost put him up against any fabricator as far as total skill sets, from doing cage work, exhaust work, to sheet metal. Like, those are all different disciplines.
Yeah. As
a fabricator.
Well, let's get cameras in, dude, and go. Let's go rip it a little bit.
I'm down.
Awesome.
Always.
I know you are.
Traction or anything on now. We're on 0 means 0 fucks.
Come on. shit, dude. This car. I mean, that no lift shift. God, dude. What the fuck?
That's like half throttle, 100 miles an hour.
Come on, really?
That's half throttle, yeah. You can see the pedal. I'm like barely touching it.
No, I'm not looking at the pedal. I'm watching the road go like this. Wow, dude, it is just otherworldly, this car, man. Gosh. Whew. This is like, this just doesn't feel like it should be allowed on the streets.
It probably shouldn't. Because the side exit exhaust creates a lot of that too. I love the sound. Honestly, it's like someone said it to me, but it's miles per gallon. They're like, "Oh, what gas mileage is it get?" I'm like, "I don't care. It's miles per gallon."
Totally. And it just feels rock solid.
Oh, dude, like turning in, like. I wish there was more technical stuff to just see how like it bites going into corners.
Just a tiny input though, and it's moving,
dude, it's like that's your steering input right there.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm full lock like this.
Really?
Full lock.
Like there.
Full lock.
Wow.
So if I go like this, full lock.
Wow.
Full lock.
Because about all I can say is wow. I swear. Or your car's so intense, or wow, your car's so intense. Wow,
I'll let all these cars go.
God, man. Dude, you're at 100 like that.
Oh yeah.
All right, we'll pull up for a pull-away shot, yeah?
Copy.
Is it gonna, it'll still spin, right?
Do you want it to spin?
Is that 0 fucks given mode?
Yes.
As soon as we stop, we're going.
Ready?
I don't know. Okay.
Was that okay?
That kind of does it. Can we do one more of those going that way?
There's a cop right there too.
Huh?
The cop right here.
Really?
Right passing us. Oh, never mind.
No, it wasn't.
Holy shit.
I was so nervous.
That is a bike cop.
I thought you were messing with me.
No, that's like the bikes they use for cops. Cause he was wearing a white helmet too, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, yeah. With smoke everywhere over
Yeah,
there.
wasn't us.
Exactly. Without question, one of the most intense rides, intense cars I have ever been in by far. If you think your car fits what we do and you're in the SoCal area, hit us up at shootmyride@atlamerch.com and let's see what you got. All right, you guys, later, man.